Sister wives. Robyn Brown hospitalized after health deteriorates. Janelle and Meri say it's the result of sin. Robyn's miserable condition is due to the embezzlement of other wives' property. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Robyn Brown is sporting a slimmed-down physique, and Sister Wives viewers are taking notice. The reality TV star was recently spotted in Flagstaff, Arizona, enjoying dinner with her husband, Kody Brown, and their 5 kids. The Browns enjoyed a meal at Fat Olives, an Italian restaurant featured in several Sister Wives episodes. A Sister Wives viewer happened to be in Flagstaff, eating at the same restaurant over the weekend when they noticed Kody, Robyn, Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella were also in tow. After spotting the Browns inside the restaurant, the Sister Wives fans snapped a couple of photos and posted them to Reddit in a since-deleted post. They titled the thread, "When You Run Into the Browns in Flagstaff." In the caption, the OP admitted they purposely dined at Fat Olives because it's been featured on Sister Wives, but did not expect to arrive at the same time as Kody and Robyn. In the thread's first photo, Kody, Robyn, and their kids are seen seated at their table. Kody sat at the head of the table with Robyn to his right. The couple could only be seen from behind, so their faces weren't visible in the image, but their bodies were. Kody was sporting his signature blonde curls and a plaid flannel top with jeans and suede shoes. Robyn wore her hair down and donned a black cardigan and matching pants. Several Redditors pointed out in the post's comments section that Robyn looks much trimmer than usual in the photos. Robyn lost a ton of weight. I guess now they'd all have. I bet it's the plexus, wrote one commenter. Others replied to the comment, suspecting that Robyn was suffering from a thyroid issue and had it treated, which could have accounted for her recent weight loss. A second Redditor wondered whether Robyn slimmed down by hitting the Ozempic. She looks like she lost weight. Read another comment. Further along in the comments section, the OP responded to some questions from fellow Sister Wives fans. When asked whether Kody and Robyn were being filmed during their dinner outing, /ToZeroUpPotatoes confirmed the event wouldn't be included as footage in an upcoming episode of Sister Wives. Not just eating out as a family on a Sunday, they wrote. In response to a question about the Browns' table behavior, the Redditor added that Kody, Robyn, and their kids looked like a happy, normal family, and noted that the hostess said they are great tippers. As a final edit to their post, /ToZeroUpPotatoes added a snippet of information proving Robyn and Kody's marriage is not on the rocks, despite rumors stating otherwise. Edit. Kody and Robyn were holding hands under the table at one point. The OP mentioned, adding, lovers. Sister Wives exclusive. Kody Brown breaks down in tears after moving Meri to Utah. Meri Brown's move to Utah sinks in for Kody Brown in the upcoming episode of Sister Wives. In Today.com's exclusive clip of the season 19 moment, Meri Brown sets the scene in a confessional interview, describing it as the final moment before her life in a new state officially begins. "I'm done in Flagstaff. My marriage with him is done. I'm starting this new life," she says. Earlier this season, Meri Brown announced that she'd obtained her church's permission to divorce Kody Brown. She also informed her ex-husband that she intended to relocate to Utah now that they had decided to permanently terminate their marriage. In the clip from this week's episode, Kody Brown prepares to leave after dropping his ex-wife, and first of 4 wives, off at her new home in Utah. "Ok, all right," he says, then tries to find the right words to say while taking a few deep breaths. As Meri Brown hugs her friends who are also in the room, Kody Brown says, "Meri, it's the end of an era." "Yeah, it is." She agrees, and the former couple hugs. After squeezing his ex-wife tightly, Kody Brown says, "It was a great run, but I'm not going to let it get me down." As each moment passes, Kody Brown grows more emotional. which surprises Meri Brown since he was apathetic about their fractured relationship for years. "It always blows me away that you get emotional like this. I just don't understand," she says. Kody Brown explains his reaction, saying, "It's just, I'm looking at my life and it feels, not turned upside down. It feels like we had something. We had something really good," she agrees. Growing more emotional, Kody Brown fights off tears and says, "We had something special, and it feels like it just all went to us. Sort of, and there was just one thing and then another thing, and it's all oak." The father of 18 says he no longer feels bitter or angry towards Meri Brown. "I'm glad you and I got that figured out. I'm glad that we're able to be friends. I'm glad that you're my favorite ex-wife," he says. At one point, Kody Brown was married to 4 women. In 2021, Kody Brown announced that she was leaving their plural marriage. The following year, he and Janelle Brown announced that they were separating. Following the end of Kody Brown's marriage to Meri Brown, he is now only married to Robyn Brown, his 4th wife. Kody Brown tells Meri Brown, "It's the weirdest thing and heartbreaking to see his marriages fall apart. And I love the life I have, but it's a very different life than what I had 3 years ago, And it just seemed like everybody else just went. This isn't important," he says. Sister wives Kody Brown wants Robyn to move on from the plural family dream he sold her, never meant to be. Kody Brown has accepted that the dream he had for his plural family is now broken, and he needs his remaining wife, Robyn Brown, to accept this harsh truth as well. The dissolution of Kody's marriages to Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Kody Brown remained a topic of discussion during the Sunday, October 13 episode as Kody and Robyn were preparing to spend their first Christmas without their large brood. Naturally, Robyn felt completely and utterly heartbroken. "This isn't what I envisioned my life to be," she then said in a confessional. "I always wanted to live a plural marriage. I'm in this place where everything that's going on is it's taking away all those choices from me." Related. Sister wives Meri Brown opens up about jealousy and polygamy. "I thought I was a bad person. I'm struggling with my identity and what does it mean, and I don't see my future anymore, and the hopes and dreams that I had were just disappearing before my eyes," he added. On the contrary, Kody said in a separate confessional that Robyn is holding on to something that is now no more. "I've always said, this woman has a spine of concrete and steel, and she's been holding on to the dream that I sold her on with my family for a lot longer," he continued. "But I keep trying to go, let's move on. Let's let this go. Let's just tell ourselves and believe it, because I believe it now." The father of 18 added, "It was never meant to be. It was never meant to work." Kody's marriages to Meri, Janelle, and Kody fell apart within a span of 14 months. Meri was the last to go as the now exes jointly confirmed their separation in a January 2023 Instagram statement. Sister wives. Meri Brown claims ex-Kody blames her for being unable to show his affection to Robyn. Also in the October 13 episode, Meri took the final step in officially ending the pair's marriage by requesting a release from the bond through their church, which was granted. "They did say that it was on the grounds of abandonment," she explained. "And I know he doesn't like that word because he doesn't feel like he abandoned me. I feel like he did." How many times can viewers really be captivated by arguments over Coyote Pass or get emotionally invested in Robyn and Kody's bickering? There's always a saturation point. People need change to feel alive. Life isn't supposed to stay exactly the same. While the same may feel safe, it's not energizing or thought-provoking. Life is ultimately about evolving through learning and feeling. On the series in Sister Wives Season 19, there was definitely major drama, with the family falling apart. This change was necessary, but it seemed catastrophic. Real change can hurt, even when it's for the best. Now that the dust has settled, it's time to consider the more repetitive aspects of the show and how to make the on-screen action inventive and exciting. Robyn's always playing her little violin, letting the world know that life with Kody isn't some bed of roses. In the clip above, Kody's queen vents, saying that Kody picks fights with me over dumb things. She feels like he's sabotaging their relationship. She also said they're in different places in their lives. While every couple argues, I feel like Robyn's history of crying all the time over minor things may be a sign that the tears in the video shown above don't necessarily mean she's crying on the inside. Sure, she may be upset, but this is what she wanted. She wanted Kody all to herself. It's almost like she's trying to downplay her happiness after achieving the end game, which was monogamy with Kody. If she didn't talk about arguing with Kody, she'd be perceived as the cat who got the cream. A woman with a very fancy house, all of Kody's love and attention, and a David Woolley ring that matches Kody's. This kind of stuff really inflames the fans, as some believe she got what she has at Janelle, Meri, and Kody Brown's expense. Robyn can't even post on Instagram anymore. The negativity's too extreme. Her most recent post, from 2019, is an affirmation. Let everything you do be done in love. And it led to some serious roasting. The quote from the Bible brought out the very worst in fans. One critic, Melisha_7, lambasted Robyn, saying, "Since I feel she's highlighting negative things on the show, in order to seem more like a normal person, I don't necessarily relate to her. I don't always trust Robyn 100%. I think back to when she used to pretend that polygamy was the greatest thing ever. While it's possible that she did believe that at first, I believe it's just as likely that she always wanted a traditional marriage. Robyn's definitely got that trad wife thing happening. It's not something I personally am into, but with Robyn's purple floral blouses and old-fashioned lifestyle, it seems like she's just where she always wanted to be. It's a life that allows her to blow $70K on American Girl dolls really so hard. Sometimes it probably is, but maybe she's hiding the really fun stuff. It's easy to understand why she would." Sister wives. How did Kody help David lose so much weight post-marriage? See his transformation. Throughout Sister Wives history, the Brown family has faced both public and private challenges. Rather than uniting his family as the patriarch, Kody Brown fueled feelings of jealousy, neglect, and betrayal between his wives, Meri, Janelle, Kody, and Robyn. Throughout 19 seasons, it became increasingly evident that Kody's relationships with his wives were deteriorating. As the series approaches season 20, the cracks in the family's foundation have become even more visible. Kody's once seemingly balanced relationship with his wives has now shifted dramatically. In the early seasons, viewers saw Kody attempting to divide his attention equally among his wives. But now, his focus has largely shifted to Robyn, the only wife who remains fully invested in the marriage. Meanwhile, Meri, Janelle, and Kody have moved away from both Kody and the polygamous lifestyle. The family's breakdown intensified during the COVID-19 pandemic as Kody prioritized building a closer bond with Robyn, leaving the other wives without emotional or financial support. This shift in attention sparked an emotional spiral as Kody's behavior grew increasingly erratic. His frustration mounted, leading to confrontations with Meri, Janelle, Kody, and their children, further exacerbating the rifts within the family. One of the biggest shakeups in Sister Wives history came in 2021 when Kody Brown decided to leave Kody after over 25 years of marriage. Her exit marked a turning point for the Browns, revealing that what viewers saw on camera didn't tell the full story of what was happening behind the scenes between Kody, Kody, Meri, Janelle, and Robyn Brown. As Sister Wives documented the fallout, it became clear that Kody was more upset about losing control over Kody than about her actual departure. In his desperation, Kody lashed out, attempting to turn the other wives against Kody by claiming she was the one tearing the family apart. However, the reality was that Kody had already fractured the family years earlier by prioritizing Robyn and her children while neglecting his other wives. Kody's decision to leave wasn't sudden. It had been building for years as she grew increasingly dissatisfied with Kody's lack of emotional support. As Sister Wives Season 20 progresses, fans are likely to witness the ongoing fallout from Christine's departure. Kody and Robyn's future remains uncertain. Christine, Meri, and Janelle are reportedly preparing to take legal action against Kody for child support and to settle their claims on their shared property, Coyote Pass. As filming for Sister Wives Season 20 continues, it's clear that the future of the show is uncertain. Kody Brown's strained relationships with his ex-wives and children persist. And without a cohesive family storyline to unite the adults, the series faces an unpredictable future. Meri Brown remains emotionally distant from both Kody and Robyn, while Janelle's growing frustration with Kody's behavior has caused increasing tension. Meanwhile, Christine is continuing her fight for sole custody of her and Kody's daughter, Truly Brown. It's about time this show comes to an end. No longer is it about a group of adults focused on their shared family and faith. Today, Sister Wives has turned it into a show about greed, betrayal, dishonesty, and heartbreak. Severed relationships with children, tragic losses, gluttony, and other elements of the show are so far from where the Brown family began on their reality TV journey that it's time to pull the curtain down on them for good. However, this shouldn't happen without some real closure for fans who have watched their evolution for years. Hopefully, Season 20 will be the show's last, and with it, some real answers to questions regarding some of the more nefarious acts that have taken place in the series. Whether the Brown family will find a way to repair their fractured relationships or decide to go their separate ways entirely, one thing is certain. Season 20 will be a defining moment for the show's future. Fans will be left on edge, eagerly awaiting how the family navigates this turbulent chapter. Sister Wives embattled first wife Meri Brown has a sense of humor about her life after leaving Kody Brown and the rest of the Brown family, as evidenced by a meme she shared on Facebook about finding someone obsessed with her. Meri was Kody's first legal wife, but the last of his 3 spiritual wives to leave him in an exodus that started in 2021. Since she left, Meri has relocated to Utah to start a new life that includes a rumored new man, Brandon Stone, and an unexpected living situation. The Sister Wives Season 19 star also beginning to renovate her bed and breakfast business. Meri shared a meme on Facebook that joked about not losing hope and finding a partner who is obsessed with her someday, although it might not be in the way that she thinks. One day you'll find someone that's obsessed with you. It's probably going to be a dog, but it is what it is. Meri captioned the post, "Haha, I sure love my Zona. Who else has a fur baby obsessed with them?" She wrote, referencing her sweet dog Zona. One thing viewers have discovered about Meri since she left Kody is that she's actually very funny. Back when she was married to Kody and the family was raising 14 kids, Meri's personality and sense of humor got lost amid the chaos. She is actually extremely funny, and some of the things she's said and the insights she's had since leaving Kody reflect that. Just look at the way Meri sits and laughs with her best friends while they crack dirty jokes. She has a silly, sometimes cheeky, sense of humor, and she gets to indulge in it now that she's free from Kody. Meri's social media is another forum for her to showcase that sense of humor, and the meme she shared about finding someone to be obsessed with her, even if it's her dog, after leaving Kody reflects that. Just like Christine Brown and Janelle Brown, it's been interesting to watch Meri rediscover who she is after her divorce. For a time, all 3 women were content with their unconventional lifestyle and being wives and mothers. But as Kody began to favor Robyn more and more, Janelle, Christine, and Meri had to choose themselves. They all had to leave because they didn't deserve to be miserable in their marriages. If Meri is content with being a dog mom from now on, more power to her. If she wants to find another partner and live happily ever after with them, that would also be wonderful for her. Whatever makes Meri happy should be the path she takes. The point is, she now has the freedom to choose what kind of life she wants to live, and that is a beautiful thing. Meri Brown is opening up about an interesting tradition in her community. During the Sunday, October 13 episode of Sister Wives, A director off camera asks Kody Brown in a confession. So there's this rumor that in the church a lot of the sister wives would sit around and breastfeed and swap kids around. That is not true, she exclaimed. No, that was a joke. That's disgusting. Sister wives Kody Brown wants Robyn to move on from the plural family dream he sold her. Never meant to be. However, Meri offered a different perspective in her confessional, revealing to the cameras, I actually breastfed one of our kids that was not my own child. She added, that was something that was kind of medically necessary at the time, but it wasn't something that we did on a regular basis just for fun, just for kicks and giggles. Janelle Brown chimed in during her confessional, sharing that she's never participated in the tradition, but only because of a medical reasoning. I've never breastfed another baby. I never had enough milk, she shared. I would have been hard-pressed to do that. Though hesitant, Robyn Brown admitted in her confessional, yeah, it's true. It's true. Women would breastfeed each other's babies. In our culture, I've seen it plenty of times, she continued to reveal. Robyn added, it's not like musical babies, but rather, it's more of like necessity and help and, a community of women being supportive to each other about their children and stuff. Robyn Brown could become a supporting cast member if one of her former sister wives becomes the focus of the next season. She was in her early 30s when she married her polygamous husband, Kody Brown, and joined his family as his fourth wife. Robyn attempted to form friendships with Kody's other wives, Meri, Janelle, and Kody Brown. Still, the dynamic of their relationship with Kody prevented all four women from developing a close bond. Meri, Janelle, and Kody even felt envious of the attention Robyn received from